loves, my name is Paige, this is Paige with the Page, and today we're going to be doing my 5-star predictions for 2025. Hello my darlings, welcome to this video. Today I want to talk through my 5-star predictions for 2025. I will do a recap of my 2024 ones in the new year, but I have 5 books that I think are going to be 5 stars. And I've got a little skew this time. Normally I am very particular about making sure they're off my shelves, they're not the first books in series and things like that. So either a mixture of continuations in series or standalones. And I've taken a little bit of a curveball this year. So I still want to read down my series and I'm not accruing as many in, or I am accruing a lot of first books and haven't started reading them. So I want to open up my 5-star predictions again to be a conglomerate. And I have a standalone, I have the first book in a series that I own, 2 books in series that I don't own, and then a series continuation that I do own. So a little bit of an odd mix, but let's talk about them. The first 5-star prediction that I desperately want to get to in 2025 is I Who Have Never Known Mem by Jacqueline Hartman. I know nothing about this aside from the fact that it's a dystopian and I think women are kept in cages and that's it. That's all I've got, that's all I know, but I hear so many people loving it and I feel like it's going to be one of those books that just catch me by surprise and I'm so excited to read it. I keep putting it off because I don't own it and it's not on any of my planned TBRs, but I genuinely have been chomping at the bit to read this book, so I'm making it that in 2025 I actually finally get to it. The next 2 are the books that I don't own but are continuations in series. The first is The Roses of May by Dot Hutchinson. I adored The Butterfly Garden when I read it quite a few years ago now, and I didn't continue on with the series. Again, I don't own it. I think I own the audiobook, but I didn't make it a priority. And I really want to get back into this series after finding, you know, the Timothy Blake series by Jack Heath, another series that's going to make an appearance on this list. I want to dive more into the dark side of things, and I know that I really enjoyed Dot's writing in the first book, so I'd like, fingers crossed, that reading the next book in the series will continue on that projection of 5 stars. The last book that I don't own is The Last to Die by Richard Osman. I fell in love with the Thursday Murder Club. I've heard that this book is going to break me. It's not the last in the series, but I know in myself it's gonna hurt a lot. So I think that in itself is going to make it a 5-star because the more emotional I am in a book, the better for me. It is one of those things that I just adore. And I think that Richard Osman can definitely pull that off. Continuing on with the series, but the one I do own is Well Played by Jen DeLuca. I can't remember if I put this on a 5-star prediction video already or not, but I adored Well Met. And I think when I'm just wanting that fun, light, fluffy time in comparison to all the dark shit, I have this to pick up and I just really enjoy. I don't think the Ren Fair setting is as intense in this one, but I'm so very excited to pick it up. I just haven't, and I really need to continue on with the series because I loved Jen DeLuca's writing in the first one, so I think I'm really going to enjoy it. And if I need to have a prompt that has technology on the cover, can do. And then the last book, just the first book in a series that I own, I am reading another series by this author in 2025, but I am desperate to also read this one in 2025, and that is The Tainted Cup by Robert Jackson Bennett. A Drop of Corruption is coming out next year. The cover in this edition, London. So I want to read this so I can buy the second one. I am definitely going to buy the second one without having read this yet, but I would love to just be able to dive in. I haven't read anything by Robert yet, but I am reading the Foundry Side series with Bookstara and we will be starting that in January. So I think I finally want to tackle their works. I think I'm going to really, really adore their writing style. And it's Sherlock and Watson inspired. It's a mystery. It's just, I cannot wait. and it is stunning. So these are the 2 physical books that I own for my 5-star predictions, and then I have 3 others that I'm super excited to get to. I have really tried to find a balance of the things that I do each year, and I have so many things that I want to read and so much that just catches my fancy, and I never prioritize it because I'm too busy trying to read down my shelves. And I'm like, no, this year we're going to put on the one book that I've been desperate to get to since I heard Books with Emily Fox talking about it, and then some series continuations, and then a series that I'm desperate to start. So I am so excited, and I think that these are all going to be 5 stars, and I'm just, oh, I'm so excited. I cannot wait. It makes me so pumped and thrilled to have this list ready to go for 2025. It was also very difficult to come up with this list. I found that I was looking through a lot of books on my shelves, and if it wasn't a Hobb or a Katie Robert or a Tamora Pierce, I wasn't sure. There wasn't many that I was absolutely like, yes, 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 that weren't first books in series, and then a lot are continuations that I haven't actually read the first book for. So I was like, oh, okay. So it was interesting coming up with this list and seeing that I definitely think I'm a lot more particular with my ratings now. I still have my favorite authors that I usually have a lot of grace for, just because I adore the way that they write. I love their characters. I love being in their world. I know that I've got my bias, but outside of that, I'm getting a little bit more critical in what I'm giving 5 stars. I have had a lot of 4.5s, and I'm really, really happy with that. I could just feel that it wasn't that 5-star, please make me obsessed, make this my personality, and I'm hoping that each of these 5 books will be. So let me know in the comments if you have any 5-star predictions of things that you want to get to in any time course of your life, and I'm just really excited. So yeah, let me know if you think they're going to be 5 stars for me, or if you have any of your own as well. Please feel free to leave them in the comments down below. And if you like this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of this mess, feel free to subscribe. I'll hopefully see you in my next video or over on my Patreon.